Risk the home, always just risk what you can afford to lose. It's a crazy time. It was up a couple days ago. Now we're just going back downward. So probably think this is the last downward dip. I expect another 20% loss in crypto. So, be careful about what you pick out there. There's some good ones up, but all the yellow ones you see here are the ones I'm watching or have invested in. Now I'm watching Luna and UST just because I'm about ready to make a video later today about that whole scenario. I wanted to wait till I got all the facts and everything straight. But recently I bought Atom. I bought a bunch of Atom in there. Got Crow. Got Dot. And I bought, of course, XRP and HBAR. I just keep buying in. The things, I think those are great buys. As well as on the stock side, I bought more Bank of America and Annaly Capital, the NLP, or is it NPY? I forget the ticker symbol, but I have it there. Great. Those are my two big purchases over there. Although I'm currently watching Coinbase. Might do a short on Coinbase because I think it might go down a little bit more. But that all depends on what it will do in the second quarter. But right now, my favorite to watch is Quant. I'm trying to see if it will go under 50, and I'll buy a huge bag of it. But right now, it's up overall for the year and everything. But right now, I'm looking for it to drop another 10-15%. Maybe even drop another 30%. That's what I'm kind of waiting for. Another one I'm waiting to get in on is Sol. It's kind of at the right price, but I wanted to get a little lower. Which with this last dip, I think this is going to be the last downward trend as people who are fearing that they're losing everything are going to start pulling out. This is a good time, probably any then just to slowly buy in. I wouldn't say just put everything in at once today, but I would say, a little bit goes down again, put in a little bit again, a little bit, just incremental buys, just keep putting in a little bit at a time. Another one I'm starting to pour money into is ADA. I think it's now truly undervalued. We're down almost 65% for the year. So it's a great buy. It should get back to where it was, or maybe even a little higher. Good decision there to just get a little bit in. But right now, XRP is about 38% of my portfolio. And you see here, you got HBAR is about like 10%. But I'm focusing on that. But I got everything just kind of dwindles down. So I'm as diversified as I want to be, just going to keep stacking up with what I have. If there's any recommendation I could say keep a lookout for is Crow. Although I haven't been buying a lot of it lately, but I have a significant amount in my portfolio in it. It is undervalued right now, but it still could go a little lower. I think people just got upset about the rates changing down, and that's one thing you just got to understand. Rates are going to go up or down, and in times like this, rates are going to drop significantly because these companies are going to try and stop their cash flow from bleeding out. But with that said, I don't really have too much. Look out for that video on Luna and Luna UST later today. Hopefully I can get that done. There's a lot of information. Probably going to be my longest video so far. But like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Get the word spread. Because like I said, I'm not trying to be an influencer. Just trying to, not really going on that aim route. I was a broker, and I'm just showing you how I trade. And I think that would be a good for people to see how someone who was a broker just trades, and someone who invests for a living really does it. Because a lot of people, it's quiet now. No one's really paying attention to it, or people are embarrassed to talk about it. Hey, you're going to have losses. I myself lost my crypto portfolio lost about, I'd say about 35% of its value so far. And that's with the buying in as we go down. My stock portfolio is only down about 7%. These things will happen. Luckily, my two businesses are up like 78% on revenue. So I'm winning somewhere. And that's the thing about diversifying. But if you're just starting out, you need to find a way to build a base to get to where you want so you can expand into something else. Not just real estate or business, but it doesn't matter where you go. You have to have a base here. My base is my business. So as my business keeps growing and I'm focusing on that, I take a little bit out of time in my day to do this stuff. And YouTube is just an avenue for me to show you. Because as of right now, not monetized. Will I be monetized in the future? We'll see if I hit that point. But my biggest point is I want to show you what's underneath that iceberg, the hard part to building wealth. And it is tremendously hard. With that said, guys, like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Let's stay focused and respect the process and keep getting those earnings. And thanks, guys, and I'll see you later today.